is how they will also look at you.
Do you think it's BIR's job to parang to help the companies in paying the right taxes, or is it more on the accountant's job or responsibility? Parang, or does it work both ways?
I believe it works both ways. Why? Because every time a new law is crafted, it's always the partnership. I believe BIR is always asked how we can help the business. Remember, taxation is not if it's the bloodline of the country. The bloodline is there to pump blood so that the economy will be moving. So if BIR is there, the role of the BIR is not simply to collect money, but to keep the economy moving faster and faster. And so I always believe that when tax measures are being crafted, BIR should always think, is this beneficial to the business people? Is this fair enough for me to charge you for this much? Or is this prohibitive such that if I tax you this much, some businesses would simply close down? And that's it's like a lose-lose situation for both parties.
Sir, can you please give us three values that an accountant should have?
Oh, values. Do I have them? Number one is integrity. Okay, that's the reason why we have a CPA certificate, and we all know that when we sign the CPA certificate, people will be basing their decisions based on the financial statements that you are certifying. You are saying that this may not be, we're not saying that this is 100% correct, but we have gone through the process of validating and verifying to the extent that people can make quality decisions using the information that you see on the financial statement. That's one, integrity. Second is, I believe that accountants should be analytical to the point where we are always being taught by the public, that as people who are bookish, that if we see it black, it's always black. We never had any rooms for other types of interpretation. That's why they always say, kahit 5, kailangan hanapin kasi disbalance. So people have this notion that accountants are so bookish that we don't analyze things. But the very essence of accounting is to analyze. As integrity, analytical, and I always believe that collaborative. You're not there to man the gate and say nobody can pass. But I am here so that if you qualify, then you can pass. So I'm here. They always have this notion that accountants are the kontrabida of any business. Like, if I need this, ay naku, huwag mong nang dalhin sa accounting yan, pahihirapan ka niyan, bubusisiin yan lahat-lahat. We should erase that stigma among accountants, that we are here to collaborate with you. These are the rules of taxation, these are the company policy, and we are here to protect the assets of the organization. If you do this, we'll let you in. If you cannot do this, we'll tell you how it could be done. We're not here to make life hard for you.
So
That should be the mentality.
So it's integrity, collaborative, and what's the other one?
Collaboration, integrity, and the third is collaboration is the last. First is integrity. Second is analytical
Ayun,
mind.
analytical.
Mhm.
Sige, sir. Sir, can you please give an advice to taxpayers and accountants who do not pay the right taxes?
If you do not pay the right taxes, soon enough, they will discover you. Yes, especially right now. I have dealt a lot of times with people in the BIR. They have this special partnership like with SEC and the like. Even if you would like to hide, like if you made 20 million last year, and you declare that sa SEC, and you don't want to declare that sa BIR, nakikita nila. Your financial statements, I don't know what kind of arrangement they have, but I believe that there's now collaboration, shared information among all government agencies. Like, computerized na lahat ngayon. All withholding taxes, nakikita nila yan. So, but the beauty of it is that kung na-withhold ka, then wala ka na mabayaran towards the end of the year or konti na lang.
How about your advice to young and aspiring accountants?
Oh, young and aspiring accountants. They always say that accounting is a boring subject. And I'd like to erase this stigma that as an accountant, all we do is stay back room and work on our Excel files and worksheets. I don't believe that still persists. We can be the star of the office, and we need not be perceived by everybody as the kontrabida in the office. We can be just like all the other types of profession, that we can enjoy life. That we are not only number conscious, also we should be, but life revolves around all the many aspects of business, and we should be present in all those aspects. And I'm very happy about that, because I created Rainbow Accounting. That's how I help the young accountants. So I created Rainbow Accounting. I use scholars to teach accounting, especially for non-accountants. So, because they already have this stigma that accounting is boring. They don't. From the study of the U.S. accountancy organization, there is a dwindling enrollees among graduates taking or enrolling in accounting. It's getting lower and lower because they always think that it's a very dull subject. There is no fun in it. It's boring, and that's not true. And that's my contribution to the profession by creating Rainbow Accounting.
Do you believe that accountants are the new heroes of the country?
Of course. Gone are the days where we only look at, I'm sorry to say this, doctors, engineers, architects, because after all, especially for the Philippines, we want to pump prime our economy. We want our economy to really grow, and there's no better way to grow the business by creating reliable financial statements where you can make quality decisions. And who is in the forefront of all these things? The accountants. If accountants are, as I said, are true enough in the performance of our sworn duty to prepare reliable information to the public, all the information are available to the public, and you can make good decisions for your business, for the future, and for how you would like to move forward in the business.
So, may further questions ka po, Ma'am Peps?
I think enough na yung encouraging professionals na I think we're good.
We're good na po. So, before we end,
Sige.
before we end po, sir, may ipaparecite lang po sana kami sa inyo.
Sige.